Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Part of the tent city at Columbia University remains in place this morning.
Columbia shedding some light on the situation, telling Fox News, quote, "We are making important progress with representatives of the student encampment on the West Lawn. Student protesters have committed to dismantling and removing a significant number of tents. In light of this constructive dialogue, the university will continue conversations for the next 48 hours.
Fox's Brooke Singman, the Senate gives the green light to a $95 billion foreign aid package.
America sends a message to the entire world. We will not turn our back on you.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, nearly $61 billion for Ukraine, more than $26 billion for Israel, and just over $8 billion for Taiwan and other priorities in the Indo-Pacific. President Biden says he will sign the bill. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
It's from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And in our news this morning, a former Bradley County Corrections officer and her husband face more than a dozen charges that they kidnapped and abused a child. That is according to a grand jury indictment in Bradley County. WTVC Television is reporting that the indictment was filed last week and says Crystal Lynn McClure and Chase Sean McClure, quote, did unlawfully and knowingly remove or confine the child on several occasions, end quote. The incidents happened in September, November, and December of 2023, according to the indictment. Chase McClure faces a total of 3 kidnapping-related charges, and Crystal McClure faces a total of 21 kidnapping-related charges, including child endangerment and child abuse. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office confirmed Crystal McClure worked as a probationary correctional officer between September and December of 2023. The Sheriff's Department told WTVC Television she was released from employment for failing to meet the requirements of the probationary period, and upon discovering allegations that led to her indictment, Sheriff Lawson made a request to the DA's office that they investigate the incident. On the evening of March 18th of this year, officers from the Cleveland Police Department rushed to a home on Bow Street Northeast following reports of gunfire. A homeowner reported that hearing gunshots, followed by the sound of a speeding car, and upon inspection, damage to their basement door suggested that the door had been struck by a bullet. Further investigation uncovered a 9mm shell casing, discarded clothing, a cell phone, food items, and other items at the intersection of Bow Street and Woodhill Lane. It was later learned another person had been robbed at the location in a bad drug deal. The person claimed they were trying to purchase drugs from someone they met on Facebook. The person was able to escape and hid by the home, struck by the bullet. The victim of the robbery was able to identify Riley J. Fish as the assailant. Records indicate Riley Fish has previous encounters with the law, including arrest for vandalism and violation of probation in Bradley County. Riley J. Fish arrested and charged with attempted aggravated robbery and other charges, including use of a deadly weapon. The State House of Representatives, the Tennessee House Republicans Tuesday passed legislation to allow some trained teachers and school staff to carry handguns, despite Democrats, some students, and gun reform advocates who worked to defeat the bill. Dozens of protesters in the gallery started chanting as soon as the legislation passed yesterday afternoon, prompting House Speaker Cameron Sexton to order state troopers to clear the galleries. The bill does not force teachers to be armed, but allows them to be armed by choice and after taking training. The bill is headed to Governor Bill Lee's desk, where he's expected to sign off on the bill. And the Whirlpool Foundation awarded 30 scholarships to employees' children through its Sons and Daughters College and Vocational Training Scholarship Program. 4 of those scholarships awarded to the children of the Cleveland Whirlpool facility: Jacob King, child of Whirlpool employee Brandy King; Nicole Murray, a child of Stephen Murray; Mackenzie Nevison, child of Steve Nevison; and Kemsey Turner, child of Brad Turner. That is local and state news at 7:08. Let's get our first check of traffic here. But, Bridget, before we do that, it's a big day. It's Administrative Professionals Day, and we are celebrating at Mix 104.1. I've been here 30 years, as long as I've been here. And before that, Tom Rowland started this years and years ago. Anyway, so, Bridget, the people who run the offices, the workplaces out there, this is their day.
That's right. We want to honor them today. So you can nominate your favorite administrative professional. You can call us or text us at 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line or text us on the Cleveland State text line. Again, 614-6499.
Here are the prizes, and the winner, by the way, will be drawn at about 5 o'clock with Mike Lee on the Mix Afternoon Drive. We got a free entree at Martha Ann's, 2 free movie passes at the UEC 14, and then I'm going to add another one here. We've got a pair of tickets to see the Chattanooga Lookouts tomorrow night against Birmingham, the Barons. So, get those administrative professionals nominated wherever you work. Make sure we honor them. Brett will start reading them here as soon as she learns to read. 423-614-6499. Calls or text. And now, Fruit Loops in person.
Austin.
We have plenty of administrators around here. I want to know who's the professional.
None of them.
I mean, everybody around here. Everyone around here thinks they're the administrator. I want to know who's the administrative professional in this building.
True.
Hey, The moment we get a professional in here is the moment we shut everything down. That's when everything goes away. Good point, Austin. That's a good point. All right,
I was wondering.
I'm tired of you.
Yeah,
Do you have a mic back there, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lose it.
Well, you have control over that mic. You don't usually turn it on for me, so I have to barge in.
Well,
here.
I never know. I never know when you have a mic or not.
Yeah, well, it's whatever.
All right, go collect your Depends and go in there. All right, Brendan.
All right, this is Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have one accident that is in the clearing stages this morning, Keith Street at Inman Street. So be aware of that. It should be cleared up and out of the way shortly. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right. Time for the Hardee's Wake Up here. Hardee's, they've got a great breakfast for you this morning at a Hardee's near you, including, Hardee's is goodness in the making. Their new 2 for $5 breakfast wraps, bacon, egg, and cheese wrap, sausage, egg, and cheese, or the sausage, egg, and gravy wrap. Choose 2 of the same or mix and match for delicious breakfast variety at a Hardee's near you. 7-Eleven on Administrative Professionals Day.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Dad.
You like it?
What is this?
Yep. Since Mermaid's turning 45 this year, I thought we'd get new delivery trucks to reflect our midlife crisis stage.
Dad, this isn't practical at all.
Yeah, but they'll look straight fire with the new Mermaid logo on the side, don't you think?
45th anniversary two-sided mattress is now only $5.99 for any size at
Mermaid Mattress, your best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
At 423-602-2750, VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. VascularInstituteofChattanooga.com.
This portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by Green Acres.
Yes, Green Acres is the place to be for breakfast and lunch. The deli inside Green Acres offers hot plate lunches and dessert options each weekday. You can check out their Facebook page for daily specials. They also have local honey and fresh baked breads, cakes, and cookies. The Green Acres is located on Georgetown Road across the street from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary School.
Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 16 after 7. As we say good morning to all of you.
In honor of our 45th anniversary, get 45 months no interest financing on any premium mattress sets, only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning, becoming partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 75 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 76 and a low of 53. And then on Friday, we'll have rain showers early in the day, mostly cloudy later in the afternoon with a high of 77. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 57 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Key Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Taking your birthdays and anniversaries for today, call or text us in on the Simmons Bank celebration list, 423-614-6499. We have a delicious Townhouse Bake Shop birthday cake to give away at 9 o'clock. Don't forget our new prize, a dozen roses from Flowers and Things. Our buddy Ryan and everybody over there, we do that every Friday for anniversaries. We save those throughout the week. And today, Bridget, Administrative Professionals Day.
That's right. Yeah, we have a huge prize package to give away. You can nominate your favorite administrative professional. Call or text this morning, 614-6499. Again, our number, 614-6499.
Martha Ann's movie passes and lookouts tickets for the winner at around 5 o'clock with Mike Lee this afternoon.
I love their morning show. Don't even think about touching.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Good morning and welcome back. It is now 5:14 on this Wednesday morning. As if you're stepping outside, you probably notice it's a lot warmer. It's 57 here in Chattanooga. Of course, yesterday we were waking up to the lower 40s here in the city and 30s across the rest of the area. But that warm air starting to return. South winds really helping that warmth getting going here across much of the region. And here's a look at your temperatures here locally. 45 in Murphy, 54 in Blue Ridge, 51 in Dalton, and 48 in Fort Payne. Lafayette sitting at 61. And look at that temperature change over the last 24 hours. Pretty impressive. Anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees warmer. But Lafayette, 26 degrees warmer compared to Tuesday morning. We're also tracking this weak front. Again, the weather has been pretty quiet this week. Today, no exception. This is the only little change that we're dealing with. And most of this rain that's along this front is kind of going to fade away as it moves in our direction. Still could be a sprinkle or two north of Chattanooga. But again, most of us are going to stay dry on this Wednesday. But we will have that cloud cover early in the day before the sunshine returns in fullness later this afternoon. So here's a look at some rain to our north. Again, this isn't a big deal, but along I-40 just off to the east of Nashville, a little bit of rain showing up. Outside of that, we're looking pretty good on this Wednesday. Wednesday morning. Temperatures will continue to climb into the 60s by lunchtime, and then we'll be back in the 70s, much like yesterday afternoon, as we get into the evening, of course, with that sunshine returning. And as far as active weather, I mean, it's been quiet, and that's going to be the story for most of the week. I mean, Friday morning we could have a shower or two. This weekend looking dry, and then next week maybe a shower chance or two Monday or Tuesday. But looking at your futurecast, you can see how that rain kind of just fades away. By lunchtime, still some cloud cover. That breaks pretty quickly into the early afternoon and evening. And then going into your Thursday, going to be another really nice day for us. So that's been the story this week, and that's the story that's going to continue. And then going into your Thursday evening, maybe a shower off to our west that could move in our area by Friday morning. Now, a lot of the active weather is going to stay bottled up to our west over the next several days, but we could have a shower or two Friday, mainly early in the morning, and then by the afternoon we dry back out. Going to be quite a bit of cloud cover, which will linger into your Saturday. In fact, not a ton of sunshine going into the area on Saturday, but we're going to stay dry and breezy, and temperatures are going to stay warm as we go into your Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're talking 80s returning to the Tennessee Valley. And then looking ahead, the overall pattern is trending above normal, which means 80-degree days are going to become pretty commonplace as we go over the next 8 to 14 days, which will lead us right into May. And with those warm temperatures and mainly dry conditions, that pollen is going to be all over the place. We're looking at a high pollen count through this weekend. Of course, it is April, so that's expected, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any relief. Usually when we get a good rain or a good pour down, that helps alleviate some of that. But again, we don't really have any active weather in the forecast over the next couple of days. And today, no exception. 77, a mix of sun and clouds. Again, the cloud cover mainly around early. 75 in Fort Payne, 74 in Athens. Tonight, we fall back into the lower 50s. Mostly clear, I'd say. Pretty comfortable out there. Outside of Chattanooga, of course, we'll fall into the mid 40s. So a little bit cooler than this morning. And then as we take a look at your storm alert 7-day forecast, dry through Thursday. Friday, a slim chance of a shower, and then going into your Saturday and Sunday, some clouds around, but it is also going to be dry and breezy with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour both Saturday and Sunday, and then a couple of showers around early next week.
Refresh. You must register for the Ultimate Home Refresh Grand Prize at mymix1041.com.
Oh, I'm so excited. It sounds pretty great to me.
The Spring Home Refresh is brought to you by Cleveland Temperature Control, Best Buy Metals, and Cleveland Insurance.
The 2024 Mix 1041 and MixTV.TV Spring Home Refresh from Cleveland Insurance and your station for the best mix and the best variety. Mix 1041.
This week brought to you by Cleveland Temperature Control. Big prize from them on Friday, but the grand prize, folks, one person will win that, and it's worth over $5,000. All the details and your registration is on our website, mymix1041.com. Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday or happy anniversary to Ken and Charvetta Best. They are celebrating 25 years today.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, happy anniversary to them.
God
yes.
love them.
Sydney Schaefer is sweet 16 today. She's a sophomore at Cleveland High School in the Renaissance Show Choir and also a senior company and ballet member at the Cleveland City Ballet. That is from Mom, Dad, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Marvin and Amy Schaefer, they are celebrating their 48th wedding anniversary today. The anniversary wish says happy anniversary to Grandma and Grandpa. That is from Sydney, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Evan Arnold is 18 today, a senior at Cleveland High School. Jimbo Canada is also 18 today, graduating high school soon. He's an honor student and very active in his youth group at church. Amber Olinger is having a birthday today. That is from her mom, who says she is the most amazing daughter ever. And then Jacob Long is 22 today. That is from his family. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
At 7:24, good morning. All right, Bridget, today is Administrative Professionals Day. We've been doing this for many, many years, honoring our administrative professionals. These are the men and women who run the offices, make sure that where we work runs smoothly, get them nominated. We've got a great prize package. We'll read some nominations here in a second. But free entree at Martha Ann's, pair of movie passes to the UEC 14. That's the theater. That's a theater where you fall asleep because the chairs are so comfortable. I've slept through so many good movies there, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, me too.
and bad movies. 2 movie passes there, plus we're throwing in a pair of tickets to see the Chattanooga Lookouts tomorrow night as they host the Birmingham Barons. So call or text in your nomination. Today is Administrative Professionals Day. Call the Volunteer Ritapest Mix Line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Now, folks, if you're texting us, we need the name of the administrative professional and where you work. Bridget?
Okay, so we've had Kathy Mowry nominated, the Special Services Secretary at Lake Forest Middle School. Also, Karen Hall from Cleveland High School. Marcella Arp from Michigan Avenue Elementary. We also have Lisa Brewster at Yates Primary. Taylor Brown at Peerless Road Church, the greatest administrative professional. This person says would like to nominate Paula Arundel at Insurance Incorporated. And then this person nominates Marcella Arp at Michigan Avenue Elementary. The shout out here says that she keeps us afloat every day. We could not do what we do without her and her beautiful smile greeting us and all the visitors in the office every day. She is phenomenal. And then this one just in here, Melissa Skinner at the Cleveland-Bradley County Chamber of Commerce. She greets everyone that comes into the chamber with a friendly smile and a warm welcome. She's a great director of first impressions for the chamber and our community.
She also is related to the Gilberts, and so she'll bring tea cookies and donuts and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
And just keeps everybody smiling.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about here. Got to get these people nominated. They do so much. So call or text. Phones, I think every line in this building's now ringing. Hey, wake up. It's time. I know. It hit me in the face this morning, too. Honestly, I didn't realize it. So you folks, we're all hey, you're welcome. Some of you bosses out there, you're welcome. Administrative Professionals Day. Again, call or text 423-614-6499. And we'll check more of those coming up. Busy news morning. Let's get to it, 7:26.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, in our news, Tennessee House Republicans Tuesday passed legislation to allow some trained teachers and school staff to carry handguns, despite Democrats, some students, and gun reform advocates who worked to defeat the bill. There were protests in the House gallery of the State General Assembly yesterday afternoon. It will go to Governor Bill Lee's desk. The state Senate had approved this bill earlier this year. Also in our news this morning, a former Bradley County Corrections officer and her husband face more than a dozen charges that they kidnapped and abused a child, that from a grand jury indictment. Plus, Cleveland police had rushed to a home following reports of gunfire March 18th of this year. It was a botched robbery attempt. More on that coming up at the top of the hour, 7:28.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway at any time at donledford.com. Crews are working to clear up an accident Keith Street at Inman Street, right there at that intersection. It should be cleared up and out of the way here shortly. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance. They're located at 950 25th Street in Cleveland, in front of Ace Hardware. 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The all-new Cleveland Ford is...
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. And then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
And the cinnamon cream cold brew, both of those available, like we mentioned, for a limited time at Scooter's Coffee, located on Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater, and now open in Dayton. We're going to be celebrating the grand opening of their Dayton location on Friday, May 3rd with a live broadcast. So we are looking forward to that with our friends at Scooter's Coffee.
All right, yes, we are, and it's 7:32. Good morning to all of you. Let's check our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center and find out what's happening. Well, here's what's happening. Mermaid Mattress is celebrating 45 years of putting everyone to sleep. Something like that. Mermaid, well, no, that's just talking to Roger. As if you attend the TVFCU pitch night this Tuesday night at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. Public's invited. It's like a Shark Tank type thing. It's really cool. They're going to be giving away $75,000 Tuesday night in 5 winners. Mm-hmm. We've got the 5 finalists, all that. But Roger is speaking while the judges go out and deliberate. And I am doing. Here's where my goal is. I'm doing my best to make him so nervous that he doesn't show up.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And by the way, if he doesn't show up, you're welcome. Everyone, you're welcome. Of course, he called me screaming at me. He'd been out of town. Calls me screaming, "Stop telling people I'm speaking. I don't need more pressure." I said, well, why don't you not speak? Let your hair speak. Because his hair is taking on. By the way, his hair has a Twitter account or X or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All its own.
Right now, you can get our new 45th anniversary two-sided mattress, any size, for only $5.99. But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Basically like he's got that Davy Crockett cap on is basically where we are now. All right, come on.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 75 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 76 and a low of 53. And then on Friday, we'll have a few rain showers during the morning and then cloudy skies during the afternoon with a high of 77. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 57 degrees.
Good morning, Kim Gunter. She's praying to God he shows up. All right. 7:34, sports on the way.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
At 7:34, let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. The Sports Report sponsored by the Town Squire.
The Town Squire's seasonal sale is now in progress. Great deals on pants, shirts, outerwear, and sweaters. They also have new spring merchandise arriving daily. At the Town Squire, where not only does Larry and his staff have a great selection of clothing and national name brands to choose from, but a history of customer service since 1977. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
Braves shut out the Marlins again last night, 5-0. Marlins at the Braves tonight, 7:20 on your Braves nighttime station, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. NBA playoffs last night, they've been good so far. Mavericks beat the Clippers 96-93. Luka led the way. They're tied at 1. The T-Wolves over the Suns, 105-93. Timberwolves lead 2-0. Remember, all these are best of 7 now. Pacers beat the Bucks. Coach Doc Rivers, 125-108. That series now tied at 1. Tonight, Miami Heat at the Boston Celtics. Celtics up 2-0. That's at 7 o'clock tonight, TNT. Pelicans at the Thunder, 9:30 on TNT. Softball last night. Walker Valley Lady Mustangs came back. They defeated Cleveland High School 5-3. And East Hamilton, they struck out 18 Bradley Barrettes yesterday. Beat Bradley 11-3 in softball. 7:36. Hey, we'll have more Chattanooga Lookouts tickets to give away next hour. Stand by for that. My buddy Grayson Russell is on the way in. Grayson is a local guy, went to Lee University, has been very active in local churches, especially in music. And he also, many of you will remember him as the son of Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights. He has had other big roles and some big shows. He got a brand new TV show that he's coming in to promote this morning. We'll also be revealing the Mel Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year with our friends at the Chamber of Commerce coming up next hour. And yes, I use that term friends very liberally. All right, at 23 before the hour, and speaking of a friend who I use that term liberally.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You get a yearly
Brand
checkup.
headquarters.
Shouldn't your air?
Shop local at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. The Eller & Owens family knows you have a dream for your home and for the generations that gather. We are 4 generations, serving our clients with integrity and exceptional service. Shop to make your vision for your home come to life and let us help. You'll find personal service, countless custom options, and unique looks. Buy more, save more every day with Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Furniture for your life, for your generations.
Hi, I'm Shannon Wright with Touch the Sky Events. Join us this weekend for the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Festival at the Greenway Park in Cleveland. Shop over 150 vendors, food trucks, inflatables, train rides, petting zoo, and more.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Bridget. There's a new documentary about him on Hulu that comes out, I think, Friday, and he's actually doing a primetime special with Michael Strahan on ABC tomorrow night. But here's what happened. Bon Jovi admits that in 35 years of marriage, he's not been a saint. This is how you get people to watch a documentary. He says that his decades-long relationship with his wife, Dorothea, is mainly due in part to her tolerance. He says, when you marry a rock star, this is Bon Jovi, when you marry a rock star, they do rock star things on the road. But he said they are celebrating 35 years of marriage. So,
hey.
Anyway. But he was sadly tempted about 11 years ago when he was in Washington, D.C. at a presentation. Really tempted this time. Sandra Rowland, ladies and gentlemen, yes, she was the temptress. Sandra tried to go home with John Bon Jovi, actually. Tom and Sandra, they were at the, I think it was the Make a Difference Day presentation in Washington. She actually moved Tom's picture off the mantle at that point.
Oh.
You think I'm kidding? What?
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have will be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
45 years ago, Mermaid Mattress opened to serve the Chattanooga area. You know what else was going on 45 years ago?
Yes, the average cost of a house was $58,000.
Gas was just 86 cents a gallon, and Eric Estrada from Chips was on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine.
Who's that?
The internet wasn't even a thing yet, and a new mattress was only $199.
Times sure have changed.
Get 45 months no interest financing on any premium mattress set. Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us! Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
Maybe. But that is dead true. All of that is, ask her. Call Sandra up, ask her. All right, Bridget, we got a lot going on today. Let's begin with our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday, happy anniversary to Ken and Charvetta Best. They are celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary today. Congratulations to them. Also, Sydney Schaefer is sweet 16 today. She's a sophomore at Cleveland High School in the Renaissance Show Choir and senior company and ballet member at Cleveland City Ballet. That is from Mom, Dad, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Marvin and Amy Schaefer, they are celebrating their 48th wedding anniversary today. That is to Grandma and Grandpa from Sydney, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Evan Arnold is 18 today, a senior at Cleveland High School. Jimbo Canada is also 18 today. He is graduating high school. He's an honor student and also active in his youth group at church. Amber Olinger is having a birthday today. That birthday wish from her mom, who says she is the most amazing daughter ever. Jacob Long is 22 today. That is from his family. And then Chase Payne is celebrating today as well.
That'd be a good professional wrestling name. Chase Payne.
Yeah.
Feel the pain.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
It's also Administrative Professionals Day. We've got to honor all of the men and women who make our offices, our workplaces go. Today is the day. Get them nominated. And here's what we're doing. Our annual Mix 1041 Administrative Professional of the Year prize package this year, a free entree at Martha Ann's, 2 free movie passes at the UEC 14. That's the theater exit 20 off I-75 behind Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, where Thomas Williams spends most of his days there in the theater. Passed out in the chairs.
Why not?
And then we're also throwing in a pair of free tickets to the Chattanooga Lookouts tomorrow night as they face the Birmingham Barons. That's the prize package. Call or text in your favorite administrative professional of the year at call the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text the Cleveland State Cougar line, 423-611. 423-614-6499. Guess who texted me yesterday?
Who?
The new president of Cleveland State, Dr. Andy White. I can tell you right now I like him.
How about that?
Yeah, and I don't know who gave me my number, but that'd be a whole other story. All right, who are we honoring?
Okay, shout out to, I want to say happy birthday, but happy Administrative Professional Day to June Wooden at Hopewell Elementary. This says she is the most amazing secretary that we could ask for.
She told me about Amber Winter's anger problem. Amber is in anger management as we speak.
Christy Fox, also from Blythe Bower Elementary, and clerical staff at Bradley County Health Department. Let's see here. We have Jessica Cannon at Title Max here in Cleveland on Keith Street next to Witt's Frozen Custard. And then Judy McKinney in the Treasury Department at Life Care.
All right, we've had
this one just in.
This just in.
Rhonda Weeks at Stewart Elementary.
Oh, I love Rhonda.
Yeah.
Rhonda's married to Mike. All right, I guess they're still married.
Oh, Christina Milan at Logan Thompson.
At the Logan Thompson Law Firm.
And Cindy Markham from Good News Christian Magazine, the billing manager there, and keeps everything running smoothly.
All right.
So there we go.
See, that what happened, you hear these pauses, is Bridget getting either A, text, or B, messages from either the Lord or the devil. We don't know. All right.
So, yeah, you can continue to nominate your favorite administrative professionals, 614-6499. You can call or text.
Andy Jenkins, I believe he's the athletic director still at Lake Forest, known as Dean of Students. He tells me that Lake Forest softball defeated Cleveland Middle last night, 2-1. Lake Forest baseball defeated Meigs County. Boys and girls golf defeated Ocoee and Ray County in a meet there. Hey, Andy, have we nominated the Lake Forest administrative professional? That'd be the question. Mm-hmm. All right, so we got to talk. From what I understand, the Olive Branch, what is it, event center?
Yes.
Had a grand opening yesterday.
Yes.
And I was supposed to be there, but Reagan Hartline had something.
Thank you, Reagan.
Excuse you?
Thank you, Reagan.
Thank you. Thank you, Bridget. She had a volleyball match that I had to attend. So anyway, here's what I hear from several people. I started getting text messages that it was the greatest grand opening of any business in the history of Cleveland.
Wow.
The Olive Branch Event Center. I don't know, was it Event Center? Is it just Olive Branch? Mm-hmm. You were there, Bridget.
I was, yes.
Yeah. Kim Brooks is running the Olive Branch Center, which you want one. If you've been in Cleveland a long time, it's the old Perkins or Tennessee Jacks, and Max Carroll owned it. Mm-hmm. So here's what I understand. Now you were there. Let me get this right.
Yeah.
So we have the opening, the ribbon cutting, and how was that? How did it go?
Great, huge turnout.
That's what I hear, and I think I know why. Let me tell you where we're going here. Because at about 4:30 Eastern Time, we then got into cocktail hour. So apparently, and this is why I was getting text messages that this was the greatest grand opening in the history of Cleveland. Margaritas and tacos. Let me tell you something. So a couple of things. We understand, and if we had a live camera, we'd put it over there. There are still people there now at 7:52 a.m. Eastern Time. And I mean, people were joyful about this Olive Branch. They were booking events right and left. Now, Kim and her staff, we don't know, America and all of them, we don't know if they were called, but it's fine. We're going to hold them to it.
So call, remind all these people of their events that they booked.
How was it? How was the atmosphere?
Oh, it's a beautiful building. It was so nicely decorated yesterday. A huge crowd. Yeah, it went great.
I heard it was an overflow crowd. Now I know why. Now I know why. What a wonderful time. I hated to miss. You know, I hate to miss any gathering.
Yep, especially at 4 p.m.
Good. Well, it's 4 o'clock somewhere. All right. It's 6 before the hour.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143.
Now, one of the attendees said to me, I got a text and said, you know, how many margaritas can Bridget take to go?
Listen, I was out of there by 4:15.
Well, why? And stacking up the tacos and the to-go boxes? Come on. It's not nice. All right, come on. Let's check the streets here.
This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway at any time at donledford.com. Crews are still working to clear up that accident we've been telling you about. It's Keith Street at Inman Street here in Cleveland. It is in the clearing stages. Thank you to my niece, Presley Baggett, for sending me a picture of that.
Presley.
Third traffic report in 2 days.
Presley, listen, honey. When what grade's Presley in?
She's in 6th grade.
Where'd she go to school?
At Lake Forest.
6th grade at Lake Forest. Here's the deal. So one day, I told Bridget off the air just now, one day, Reagan and Presley doing the morning show, and God help all of you. Reagan's sitting here.
They can do it now.
Well, come on in, girls. Come on in. Well, this summer. We'll give them a tryout this summer.
Yeah.
Somewhere around July the 5th. Amen.
Yes.
Come on.
If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text
June
line.
the 1st.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Mike Lee said to me yesterday, he said, Steve, I hear I'm going to be busy this summer. Yeah, Mike, you are, buddy. At 5 before the hour.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop. Locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
The Town Squire.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Oh, goodness.
2 minutes before 8. What's the matter with you?
We have some more administrative professional
do we
nominees.
really?
Yes.
Oh, man. Here we go.
So this says I would like to nominate Shawnee Mantooth.
You would like to nominate people?
This is from Andy Jenkins at Lake Forest Middle School.
Well, it'd be nice if you qualified that. We don't need you nominating people.
I was going to get to that.
Much less dumb Andy Jenkins out at, well, see, that's unfortunate, out at Lake Forest.
Shawnee Mantooth, Sonia Reimer, Aaron Ashburn, Kathy Mowry, and Pam Hodges.
My heavenly Father. How many administrative professionals do we have out there?
It's a big school.
My heavenly. What is Richie doing? I mean, have we checked the payroll out there? Hey, Susan Wood at Bradley County Schools. We need a let's call for an audit. How many, what is it? Do they have a masseuse on staff? God's name's wrong with that man.
Here's another one. Jen Essenberg from Northley Elementary School. She is amazing and always so willing to lend a helping hand. And then Tiara Brewster at the Bradley County Health Department was just nominated.
Okay, I'm pausing here in case you get more messages from on high. You hear the pause there. Hey, Fruit Loops.
Yes, boss.
Fruit Loops.
Hello.
There you are.
Hey, boss.
How are you?
How's it going?
Hey, did we find out if we had any professionals in this building?
I figured we would nominate Reagan Hartline for
Reagan Hartline. That's just funny. If you think she's helping anybody, you got nothing coming. Well, earlier you barged in here talking about we have no professionals in this building.
We have plenty of administrators around this building. I mean, plenty of them. None of them are professional, though.
No professionals here. My buddy Grayson Russell's on his way in. He's everybody loves him. He's here. We'll get him in here in just a second. He's got a new TV show out, and he also, of course, he's most well known for his turn as Ricky Bobby's son in Talladega Nights, and he's been heavily involved in the churches here locally, and several of them. So we'll talk to him. He's got a new TV show out. And then we're going to reveal the Small Business Person of the Year from the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. They're on the way in.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
All right, for today, a slight chance of a rain shower this morning, cloudy skies this morning, and then partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 75 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 76 and a low of 53. And then on Friday, we'll have a few rain showers early in the day, mostly cloudy by afternoon with a high of 78. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 57 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Cleveland, Athens. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. The Senate approving a $95 billion foreign aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan.
Tonight, we tell our allies, we stand with you. We tell our adversaries, don't mess with us.
That's Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. The bill also includes a provision that could result in a nationwide ban of TikTok. The president expected to sign it. While the Majority Leader was getting that bill passed, anti-Israel protesters swarmed the street in front of Senator Schumer's home in Brooklyn, New York. Protests continued at college campuses on both coasts. Hundreds camped out at Columbia University and ignored a midnight deadline to disperse, while dozens barricaded themselves inside Cal Poly Humboldt in California. House Speaker Mike Johnson set to meet with Jewish students at Columbia today. America is listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, good morning. It is 8:03, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We're on Mix 1041. Talk 1013, The Buzz. We're on MixTV.tv. And Tallahassee House Republicans yesterday afternoon passed legislation to allow some trained teachers and school staff to carry handguns, despite Democrats, some students, and gun reform advocates who worked to defeat the bill. Dozens of protesters in the galleries in the State House started chanting as soon as the legislation passed, prompting House Speaker Cameron Sexton to order state troopers to clear the galleries. The bill does not force teachers to be armed, but allows them to be armed by choice and after taking training. The bill is headed to the governor's desk, where he is expected to sign the bill. WTVC Television reports this morning that a former Bradley County Corrections officer and her husband face more than a dozen charges that they kidnapped and abused a child. This according to a grand jury indictment in Bradley County. The indictment filed last week says that Crystal Lynn McClure and Chase Sean McClure, quote, did unlawfully and knowingly remove or confine the child on several occasions, end quote. The incidents happened in September, November, and December of last year. Chase McClure faces a total of 3 kidnapping-related charges.
Crystal McClure faces a total of 21 kidnapping-related charges, including child endangerment and child abuse. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office confirmed that Crystal McClure worked as a probationary correctional officer between September and December of 2023. The Sheriff's Department said she was released from her employment for failing to meet the requirements of the probationary period. Upon discovering allegations that led up to her indictment, Sheriff Lawson made a request to the District Attorney's Office that they investigate the incident. On the evening of March 18th, officers from the Cleveland Police Department rushed to a home on Bow Street, Northeast, following reports of gunfire. A homeowner reported hearing gunshots followed by the sound of a speeding car. Upon inspection, damage to their basement door suggested it had been struck by a bullet. Further investigation uncovered a 9mm shell casing, discarded clothing, a cell phone, food items, and a half-smoked cigarette near the intersection of Bow Street and Woodhill Lane. It was later learned that another person had been robbed at that location in a bad drug deal. The person claimed they were trying to purchase drugs from someone they met on Facebook. The person was able to escape and hid by the home struck by the bullet. The victim of the robbery was able to identify Riley J. Fish as the assailant. Records indicate Riley Fish has previous encounters with the law, including arrest for vandalism and violation of probation in Bradley County. He faces numerous charges. And the Whirlpool Foundation recently awarded 30 scholarships to employees' children through their sons and daughters' college and vocational training scholarship program. 4 of the scholarships awarded to children of the Cleveland Whirlpool facility, and they are Jacob King, child of Whirlpool employee Brandy King; Nicole Murray, child of Whirlpool employee Stephen Murray; Mackenzie Nevison, a child of Steve Nevison; and Kimsey Turner, a child of employee Brad Turner. That's the news at 8:06.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Time for our obituary program, brought to you by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Mary Lou Beard Guthrie passed away April 21st in Cleveland. And the arrangements by the Pool Funeral Home for the celebration of life will be tomorrow. Arrangements by the Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services for Mary Lou Beard Guthrie, who passed away April the 21st in Cleveland. And for more information, visit pfccleveland.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no accidents to tell you about. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. They'll be hosting their annual Safety Around Water Week coming up next week. It's a free week-long program, free to members and the public. They'll go over safety topics and learn safety swimming skills in the water. It's for ages 3 to 12. That's at the Cleveland Family YMCA. You can call to reserve your spot today. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This half hour of the Mixed Morning Show was presented by Southern Body Reform. No diet, no exercise, just results. Southern
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Dad.
You like it?
What is this?
Yep. Since Mermaid's turning 45 this year, I thought we'd get new delivery trucks to reflect our midlife crisis stage.
Dad, this isn't practical at all.
Yeah, but they'll look straight fire with the new Mermaid logo on the side, don't you think?
45th anniversary two-sided mattress is now only $5.99 for any size at
Mermaid Mattress, your best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shawn as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes.
Check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Find out what's happening. Mermaid celebrating 45 years.
In honor of our 45th anniversary, get 45 months no-interest financing on any premium mattress sets. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have a slight chance of a rain shower and then cloudy skies this morning, becoming partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 75 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 76 and a low of 53. And then on Friday, we'll have a few rain showers early in the day, mostly cloudy later in the afternoon with a high of 78. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 58 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
My buddy Grayson Russell's here. Grayson, how are you?
I'm doing well, boss. How are you?
I'm doing good, and it's so great to see you. You've been with us several times over the years.
Yes, sir.
I remember you guys playing the duck race at least once, maybe twice. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we played it a couple
times. Well, first of all, in case folks don't know, tell us a little about yourself, and just tell us about yourself to begin with. Here.
Yeah, well, my name's Grayson Russell. I'm an actor and a musician, and about to be licensed mental health counselor. That's a whole other ball of wax.
Wow.
But I've grown up doing film my whole life. My first movie was a NASCAR movie called Talladega Nights. I play Will Ferrell's youngest son in that, coming at you like a spider monkey. That's what most people know me for. Or if you've got kids, maybe Fregley and the Diary of a Wimpy Kid trilogy. The last movie I did was a World War II film with Tom Hanks called Greyhound. We got nominated for an Oscar for that. I did that. I went to Lee for my undergrad here in town. My undergrad's in film, and so I filmed Greyhound while I was at Lee. So I was doing homework. I was doing my Lee homework on set down in Baton Rouge.
Hey Tom, can you help me with some history here? You know, hey Forrest Gump, come help me.
That was crazy. But that's what I do.
Yeah.
And then as you know, I've got a band. We travel and play. We've got an album coming out hopefully in September called Living in Women Volume 1, which is a Southern rock album.
Tell me about the title, how that came about.
Yeah. So before we play a show, whether we're playing in a church or whether we'll end up opening for Zach Williams for about 40,000 people up in Oshkosh in July at a festival called Life Fest. But whenever we get together and pray beforehand, I'd ask the guys, all right, well, who's sick, whose mom's sick, who's doing whatever. And the general consensus was living in women. That usually That usually wrapped up everything.
That hits
like,
everything.
That hits everything. I was like, okay, that's what we're naming the album. So it's Living in
I
Women,
love that.
Living in Women Volume 1. So we'll see. But it's cool because it's it's Southern rock, so you can play it in the Christian realm as well as in the country realm too, and it kind of fits everything in it.
Multi-talented, as you know, Grayson Russell joins us. Well, you've got a brand new television show that is out, and it's called Blue Ridge, the series.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about this.
Yes, sir. So Blue Ridge is very much like I call it Redneck Clue, or Redneck Clue or Hillbilly Hallmark. It is it's like a Mountain Justice Blue Bloods. It's a cop show. I play the character Dwayne Dixon, who is essentially the village idiot who manages to be involved in some kind of way in pretty much every crime in town solely by happenstance. He's the most well-meaning individual you've ever met that cannot do anything helpful to save his life. But it follows the story of an ex-Green Beret who is voted in as sheriff in the small town of Blue Ridge, and all the different craziness that might occur. So, yes, sir. That's it. That's the gist.
So when did you film this?
We filmed this last year in March up in Charlotte.
In Charlotte?
Yes, sir.
So we were talking, actually, we're talking to our Instagram people. I don't even know if that's real, but whatever. But no, we were just talking that going back to Charlotte was very special for you.
Yes, sir.
Why
Yes,
was
sir.
that?
Yeah, so Charlotte was where we filmed Talladega Nights, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the first time I had been back in 17 years.
Really?
Yeah, I got saved at a church there when we were filming Talladega Nights.
Really?
I got to go back to the house where the dinner table scene was up for sale. So I got to go back, and funny enough, it was owned by a former Lee guy.
Really?
I can't remember his name his last name. Dan Moore. Was his name, and he had ended up selling to a NASCAR driver, which I think is perfect.
Isn't that perfect?
But yeah, so I showed up, and the realtor had a news crew out there. They all had their "If you're not first, you're last" hoodies that they got off of Amazon. So that was really funny.
You don't know how many times, because we've got this new TV thing in the last 4 years, streaming, whatever it is. But you don't know how many times, and Bridget can attest to this. When I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't. The whole Ricky Bobby thing,
Yes,
I don't know what to do with
my hands.
We're joined by Grayson Russell. So the TV show, and I know it just came out, Blue Ridge, based on the 2020 movie Blue Ridge, and has also the original talent reprising their roles. Tell me about this cast, man. It's an incredible cast they put together.
Yeah, I loved getting to work with Jonathan Sheck, who plays Justin Wise, the lead. We had a lot of mutual connections. He was the lead in That Thing You Do with Tom Hanks back in the day, and Steve Zahn, who played the father in Wimpy Kid. He was really, really kind to me. I've never had an actor go to bat for me as much as Jonathan has on this show.
Really?
Because there was a couple times where normally if something wants to get done, a writer might say, hey, we would really love you to come in and do this piece. But Jonathan was really adamant about adding me in a couple extra episodes, which was really gracious. I've never had a lead, of that caliber come and say, hey, I'd love for you to be a part of this episode that you're not supposed to be in to start with. That was really, really precious. I'm really grateful for that. A. Martinez is in the film. He was in The Cowboys with John Wayne. John Wayne taught him how to throw a punch, so that was incredible.
Whoa.
just to stand across from him and watch him work.
Whoa.
Tom Proctor, Aviana Minear did The Walking Dead. Greg Perot. It's a pretty stacked little cast.
What a cast!
So for I really enjoyed getting to do it.
What was your
Really enjoyed getting
favorite
to do
part about it?
For me, it was we would be in the studio at INSP, and there was usually a John Wayne movie playing or a Robert Duvall movie playing. And I've grown up watching Westerns on the couch with my granddad. My whole life, they took care of me when my folks would work since I was like 6 weeks old. Wow. So the most precious part of it to me was walking down the hall and looking up on the TV and seeing what was playing that I knew my granddad sitting watching in the recliner at home and knowing, okay, I'm going to be on a show that's going to play on that same network. I can sit and we can keep the same channel on.
Man.
And I can sit there with my granddad, with one of the people who raised me. So that was a really important and just something that I wasn't thinking about going into this. But it's a really safe show. That was the goal was, okay, we want something that's entertaining that the grandkids can sit and watch with the grandparents that have INSP running or whoever has INSP running, because it handles a couple of more serious issues in a pretty subtle and very palatable kind of way that you don't really have to worry about what anybody's going to say or do, but it's still going to be actiony enough to be entertaining.
That's a rarity nowadays.
It is a rarity, and it was something that I think we were worried about going into filming it. Is okay, where is the line between what is going to be hokey and what's going to be realistic, but what's going to be safe to watch, and where that line is. And I think we found it. I think Gary, who directed it, hit it on the head. We're really appreciative of it.
Our buddy Grayson Russell. All right, so where and also when can we watch Blue Ridge?
You can watch Blue Ridge on Sunday nights at 8 on the Cowboy Way channel. So you can go on cowboywaychannel.com on Roku. You can find it on Roku. You can find it on Sling TV. You can find it on Plex. If you just go to the website, it'll show you all the different places you can watch it. And it's cataloged in there. So after the episode comes out, you can go back and watch the whole thing as a normal streamer.
That's cool. And then, Grayson, I know you talked about your album that you're working on, but what are you working on now and what's up next?
Oh, man, all kinds of craziness. Just moved to Nashville. I play utility for a guy named Guy Penrod, long-haired guy who sang with Gaithers back in the day. So utility for me is I play banjo, mandolin, and acoustic. I sing for him, so I'm on the road.
So Guy is related to Dr. Dennis Betts over at Peerless Pediatrics.
I didn't know that
he's
at all.
I think he's either like a brother-in-law. There's some connection.
Yeah, probably. I know
something like
Logan, one of his sons, went to Lee when I was there.
He's also in Voices a lot of Lee connection.
Yes, sir. I'm doing that, prepping for Blue Ridge Season 2.
Yeah.
That'll kick off later on in the year, and then working on mixing this album. And then, like I said earlier, I'm going to graduate in May with a degree in clinical mental health counseling, which is something I never said I would do. I said I would never be a preacher, and I would never counsel, and I'm licensed to do one and about to be licensed to do the other.
Oh, my goodness.
But I fell in love counseling actually working here at Westmore Church of God. I was on staff there for 3 years doing all their youth music while I was at Lee. But also I just did so much counseling on sets that I didn't want to mess it up. I wanted to know how to, you can lean on the Holy Spirit all you want to, and that's what I intend to do. I just wanted to know it kind of from a clinical side as to how to not mess that up.
Yeah.
And so I went and got a degree in it. So that'll be done in May next month. I had my last class last night.
Last
class.
Oh, man.
I've been doing homework since the Star Wars prequels were in theaters. So
oh, my goodness.
It's nice to not have to worry about that.
Oh, what an achievement. Grayson Russell is our buddy, and he's done so many wonderful things in his career. But as you can tell, he's such a great, great guy and loves the Lord. And I really appreciate you coming. And,
yes, sir.
And talking about it. Talking about your show. You're always welcome here. So cowboyway.com.
Cowboywaychannel.com.
Cowboywaychannel.com. Go there. You can see Grayson and his work. It's an unbelievable cast. I was looking at some of the stuff that you sent me there. Well, Grayson, I can't let you leave before you do that famous line from Talladega Nights. Come on.
I'm going to come at y'all like a spider monkey.
And you got to do the Mountain Dew line.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
There we go. My buddy Grayson Russell. Grayson, we'll look for. Hey, and before we go, how do we learn about your band, your music? You guys are so good.
You can follow me on my Instagram, Grayson, Grayson C. Russell. 2 S's, 2 L's. That'll usually keep you updated on everything. The website will be up shortly. Been working on that all week.
Have you really? Okay, very good.
Yes, sir.
Grayson, great to see you, bud.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Y'all be good.
My buddy Grayson Russell, we love him, and we'll come right back with more in just a moment. Stand by here. Mix 102.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Center Bridget, what's up?
All right, for today, we'll have a slight chance of a rain shower this morning and then cloudy skies becoming partly cloudy by this afternoon, a high of 75 and a low of 45 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 76 and a low of 53. And then on Friday, a few rain showers early in the day, mostly cloudy later with a high of 78. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 59 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, Mix 1041, good morning. We are on mixtv.tv. There we are. And looky here, we're joined by our friends from the Chamber of Commerce. Mike Griffin is the president and CEO of the Chamber. You still work there? Is that what I hear? Couldn't find anybody better? All right. And then we have Lisa Fain. We have found Lisa. Thank God for Lisa. And good morning, Lisa. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
Mike, you want to swing that mic around to you? You want to stand in the bathroom? What do you want to do? Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Mike, we've got a big announcement literally here this morning. Is that right?
That's true. I think Lisa wants to say something.
Yeah, well, first, the real reason we're here, and we brought Trey in also, is we really want to celebrate Melissa Skinner for Administrative Professionals Day. So
absolutely.
Good job, Melissa. She walks, every time you walk in the chamber, she's there to greet you with a smile, a very energetic smile. She's our Director of First Impressions. So happy.
First Impressions.
Have you met her, Mike? I don't know. Have you met the staff over at the chamber? I don't know. No, Melissa does a tremendous job.
Does.
And she's related to the Gilberts, and so we get tea cookies sometimes?
No, we don't.
Nothing. Never.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
I'll take that back then. Sorry, Melissa.
Man, take it all back.
No
yeah.
donuts. It's because Lisa doesn't like donuts.
I don't.
So.
Man. Well, that's too bad. Well, we'll let you guys finish that later. Well, I tell you, so we've got a big presentation here. Is that right?
We do. We and you were a big part of this. We want to recognize you as an alumni of award winner for the Mel Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year.
Why don't we change that name?
That's a long one.
Dwayne Thompson and I wanted to change that from small business person to like something else. But I see we're sticking with that.
This might be the year to do it. Right?
Yeah, I think it's here to do it.
Because we've got the big person award winner here with us, Trey Cody.
Oh, my goodness.
We just announced that, and we're going to be celebrating that on May the 16th.
Yes.
And we're going to do an after-hours event versus a luncheon like we did for you. But But again, we came and surprised you. Remember, that was during COVID, wasn't it?
I don't recall.
I think you were the.
I wish I remembered.
I think you were the COVID winner.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But wasn't that right? We came in and surprised you here, and we videotaped it and everything. And so we decided that it's better to go out and let these people know about these awards beforehand, so that they're not shell shocked and speechless when they're announced. So that's going to give. He's got a good 3 weeks now to prepare a speech and everything.
Oh, no pressure.
Trey,
no,
Cody. We're proud of Trey, and Trey just he's done so much with that business, and they keep continuing to grow. And when I first came to Cleveland, or right after, we served on the chamber board together. That's really how I got to know Trey, and he kind of encouraged me to pursue this as a career. So he's been an encouragement to me and to a lot of people.
Yeah, we are so excited to give this to Trey. Or actually, we're not really giving it. The committee voted on it, and the committee voted to give it to Trey with all he's done with Companion Funeral Homes. So we are so thrilled, Trey. I mean, you really emphasize what it means to be a small business owner. So we are very, very proud.
Trey, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
There we go. First of all, how does this make you feel?
Well, I am. I was shocked. I think there were some of our team that kind of helped orchestrate the surprise. We had a ribbon cutting yesterday at our event space, which is kind of a new project that our funeral home brand has spun off within the past year or so. And so, prior to that ribbon cutting, a couple of my staff had said, the chamber wants to come and do a little blurb about the ribbon cutting. So they came and surprised me. I was thrilled to get the award. I was shocked, like I said. We've been very fortunate. The community has really taken a hold of our business and really supported us as we've grown and kind of tried to be innovative in the funeral business and do things a little bit different. And so we've been very, very blessed and fortunate to be so well received by our community and the folks of Cleveland and Bradley County. The only thing, there's a few alumni of this. You've been mentioned, Roger Pickett, Larry McDaniel. So I feel like it's a good pool of people to be in. I told Aaron or
Big Shoes
or Mike, I said it must have been a pretty shallow pool.
Well, we slept up one year with Brad Benton, as I recall. Too bad. We wanted free ice cream. Anyway, Trey, Companion, you guys are just, like you said, not only innovating, but you're expanding quite a bit too. Is that right?
We are, yeah. We started with the pet crematory funeral business in 2008, and then through that process, we had a lot of families just ask us about, have you considered traditional services and helping, on the normal, funeral service side. And we looked at that option. We started initially in 2011 as a funeral service. A lot of families in the Cleveland area are connected to churches and places of worship, and so we utilized those and just kind of operated as a funeral service at first. And then we were able to acquire the small chapel building next to our facility that was formerly Unity Christian Ministries. And we operated in that capacity until 2017, and my dad opened our location in Athens. And since that time, 2023, we opened in Chattanooga, and then we've got our cemetery project going on North Lee Highway as well. So we're trying to really provide options for whatever type of memorial gathering, celebration that a family would want to do. And that's kind of what took us into the event space. A lot of funeral home brands across the country are moving into an event space option for meals and gatherings following a service. And so we really wanted to provide that as well. So we're just trying to stay ahead of the game and serve people wherever they would like to be served in terms of honoring their loved ones and having some meaningful gatherings and celebrations.
I heard you had as Bridget told me, the greatest grand opening of any business in Cleveland yesterday. As a matter of fact, Bridget told me there are still some people there this morning. They're at 8:33 Eastern Time.
We actually just came over here.
I was supposed to be there, and my daughter had something going. But anyway, Mike.
Reagan.
Mike, this is a wonderful selection here.
It is, and like he said, he said the pool must be shallow. It was actually kind of deep. It was. That's something that we have to encourage people sometimes to nominate people because it takes time, and there were several. I won't say how many, but there were several, and yours just rose to the top for real. And we could mention that Brittany Katz was his nominator.
Oh, neat.
And she also a former award
and
winner.
the chairwoman of the board right now.
And she's the board chair.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thanks for saying that too. And
had to remind you, of course.
She mentioned how influential Trey was to her when she had a change in her life and helped her, encouraged her to take on her business, and look what she's done downtown.
Oh.
And so, you've been a blessing to a lot of people.
Lisa, what about it? This is wonderful.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm excited that we're doing it in a social this year. So, again, that's May the 16th.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So, it's going to be at the Museum Center like it always has been, but it's going to be on a Thursday, May the 16th, and it's going to start at 4. It's going to run until 6. We do have tables available. We have sponsorships available. If you want it, Trey will actually be presented with his plaque or his trophy that night. So he'll get up.
So now we're giving trophies. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I got a handshake because I don't have anything about it. Thank you.
Trey will be presented with his award. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be presented with his award about 5 o'clock. So, we really just wanted it to be more of a mix and mingle. We can socialize with everybody, not have to just come and sit at a table and so forth. So we're really just we're excited to do it this way, and we're excited to present it to Trey, and he'll have his family there. And so we just ask everybody to let us know if you want to come.
Let your father-in-law come?
Oh, yeah. He's, of course, welcome.
Coach T, I believe.
Coach Tipton.
Coach T!
Absolutely.
He was my English teacher my sophomore year. That's why I speak more Spanish than anything. Well, listen, we're looking forward to this. What do people need to do to get registered?
They can register on our website, clevelandchamber.com, or
Yeah.
they can give us a call, 472-6587, and we can register you online there.
So after yesterday, I'd let Merica Stum and Kim Brooks plan the entire
Yeah,
gathering.
they can call Olive Branch. And
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guarantee
over there,
at the Olive Branch. All right, Trey, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
No, just thank you. It's an honor to be selected. I joked the other day when I was announced. I said a lot of my team, a lot of my family. While it is an award that's got my name attached to it, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that help make Companion Funeral Home and us what we are. From our family and the vision that my dad and my mom had, to the team of people that help execute our vision every day. We're so grateful for every one of them. But thank you to all who put my name up there. Like I said, I was completely shocked. I didn't expect it whatsoever, but it's an honor to be selected.
Yeah. It's the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. Mel Bedwell, Small Business Person of the Year. He is Trey Cody of Companion Funeral Home. Mike Griffin, Lisa Fain, thank you. Thanks to Aaron Weatherford, who did all the hard work here, and also Merica Stum, who, she's taken a vow of silence, apparently. So, Jake's very glad about that. All right, that's going to do it for us. Congratulations, Trey. May 16th at the museum.
May 16th.
All right, get your tickets now. It'll be a hot ticket starting at 4 o'clock that day. We're going to take a break right here. Come back with sports in just a moment.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic are your trusted vein health and wellness partners. This April, take the first step toward healthier legs with the latest cutting-edge varicose vein procedures, such as radiofrequency ablation, Varithena, and VenaSeal. Looking to eliminate those tiny spider veins? The Vascular team can help you achieve desired outcomes and see a reduction in the small red, blue, and purple vessels. At VIC, board-certified certified vascular surgeons are experts in the latest minimally invasive treatments with a combined experience of over 50 years. Most procedures are quick, virtually painless, and require little to no downtime. Call Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic, your regional leaders in vascular care, at 423-602-2750. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. Vascular Institute of Chattanooga.com.
45 years ago, Mermaid Mattress opened to serve the Chattanooga area. You know what else was going on 45 years ago?
Yes, the average cost of a house was $58,000.
Gas was just 86 cents a gallon, and Eric Estrada from Chips was on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine.
Who's that?
The internet wasn't even a thing yet, and a new mattress was only $199.
Times sure have changed.
Get 45 months no interest financing on any premium mattress set. Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Is Sweet 16 today. She's a sophomore at Cleveland High School. That is from Mom, Dad, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Marvin and Amy Schaefer, they are celebrating their 48th wedding anniversary. That's from their grandkids, Sydney, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Evan Arnold is 18 today, a senior at Cleveland High School. Jimbo Canada is also 18 today. He is graduating soon, and he is an honor student. Amber Olinger is having a birthday today. That is from her mom. Jacob Long is 22 today from his family. And then Chase Payne is also celebrating today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
It's Administrative Professionals Day, and we're taking your nominations. These are the people who run our offices, places of business, and we've got a great prize package as we do every year. This year, our Administrative Professional of the Year will receive a free entree for Marthy Ann's. If you've not tried Marthy Ann's, go see my buddy Joe Keel. You will not find, listen up, you will not find better quality food in Cleveland, Tennessee than at Marthy Ann's. I'm serious about this. 2 movie passes to the UEC 14 and a pair of Lookouts tickets for the game against Birmingham tomorrow night. Bridget, let's get us updated now. We're getting a bunch of nominations in here this morning.
That's right. We have Tiara nominated from the Bradley County Health Department. Also, Jen Essenberg from Northley Elementary. We have Cindy Markham from Good News Christian Magazine. Rhonda Weeks from Stewart Elementary. Judy McKinney from the Treasury Department at Life Care. Also, Jessica Cannon at Title Max here in Cleveland. And then we also have Christy Fox, Blythe Bower Elementary, and clerical staff at Bradley County Health Department. June Wooden from Hopewell Elementary. Also, Melissa Skinner from the Cleveland Bradley County Chamber of Commerce. Paula Arundel from Insurance Incorporated. Taylor Brown from Peerless Road Church. Also, we have Lisa Brewster from Yates Primary, Marcella Arp from Michigan Avenue Elementary, Karen Hall from Cleveland High School. We have Kathy Mowry from Lake Forest Middle School. And then we also had another list from Lake Forest. We have Shawnee Mantooth, Sonia Reimer, Aaron Ashburn, Kathy Mowry, and Pam Hodges.
All right, so you can nominate your administrative professional. You can call the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line, the text line, and do that there. Mike Lee will announce the winner around 5 o'clock this afternoon. We're taking them all day. Seth Sumner is the transportation planner here in the city of Cleveland. Seth, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Happy to be with you.
Great to see you, and you are so busy. You've got so much going on. But let me begin by asking you, so tell me about your position. What is the transportation planner?
Yes, sir. So, number one, I do mostly whatever Joe Fivas asked me to do.
Oh, Lord, now we're in trouble.
But I cover a lot of the downtown, a lot of redevelopment programs and grant projects for the city of Cleveland.
All right, very good. Well, yesterday I know you had a very exciting day. Bee City. Is that B-E-E?
B-E-E, that's correct.
Tell me what happened yesterday.
So we had our annual Arbor Day celebration. We've been a tree city for 32 years. But this past year, the city council wanted to become a bee city, so we put that together for them. We celebrated our first combined Tree City, which is an Arbor Day celebration, and Bee City, which is a pollinator planting event, yesterday at Fletcher Park.
Oh, that's wonderful. My friend Alan Jones started the Tree City designation, got us involved in that 32 years ago. Well, everybody wants to know about the Inman Street, the downtown area. You are the transportation planner, as you've just said, Seth. No kidding. So tell me about it. Let's get an update here about the Inman Street revitalization.
Yes, sir. We're very happy because this doesn't happen often, but we are on schedule with that project.
Wow.
We've been very fortunate with our public works crews and our contractors have knocked it out of the park. They have been at sometimes 3 weeks ahead of schedule. But we have wrapped up the curb and gutter side of the project, which puts us at midway. And the next phase we'll be rolling into will be finishing about 5 miles worth of conduit underneath the sidewalks for the new street lamps that are going in and street trees. TDOT is going to come in the next 4 or 5 weeks. They're going to mill, pave, and restripe Inman, so it'll be a fresh, new, clean surface for transportation. And we'll look to have everything wrapped up completely in October as we plant our trees and shrubbery down there.
It's just a wonderful project. Seth Sumner is the City of Cleveland's transportation planner. And so anything else you want to add here that you've got happening before you go?
I'd just say I'm very much appreciative of everyone's patience and their excitement over this Inman Street project. It's new, different. It's going to really set the stage for creating a new front porch for Cleveland's downtown.
Downtown, I mean, there's so much excitement. We've also had some really great events here lately. I'm thinking of the Hot Slaw Festival, and also, we just had Relay for Life this past weekend, but on and on, I mean, throughout the year. But downtown is really a vibrant place, and it has been the last several years, but it's really coming on strong, isn't it?
Yes, sir. With the renovation of the old Cherokee Hotel becoming the new City Hall, and Phase 4 of our Inman Corridor project is actually renovation of Johnston Park. So we're adding parking, we're doing some traffic calming, we're improving safety and the aesthetic appeal of downtown, all in this one project.
Seth Sumner, the transportation planner for the City of Cleveland. Seth, come back anytime, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
Will do. Thank you,
Steve. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Seth Sumner, everybody. Bridget, let's get our final Mixed Mornings check of the streets right here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway at any time at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Goodin at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682. This news update is brought to you by Kelly Paul with Bender Realty.
Hey there, I'm Kelly.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole,
sole owner of Pool Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Dad,
You like it?
what is this?
Yep. Since Mermaid's turning 45 this year, I thought we'd get new delivery trucks to reflect our midlife crisis stage.
Dad, this isn't practical at all.
Yeah, but they'll look straight fire with the new Mermaid logo on the side, don't you think?
45th anniversary two-sided mattress is now only $5.99 for any size at
Mermaid Mattress, your best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Spaces, everything's always rented out. Everything always has people there, and I wish you were there yesterday to see this facility.
Well, I had to go watch my daughter.
That's great.
Okay, what you hate you hate my children?
This was at 4:00. Your daughter's game was at 6.
No, well, no, it's a little we don't have to bring everything out on here, do we?
Yeah.
Well, now I hate I invited him. Now you told me though.
Yeah.
Bridget. Jeez. She showed up at the grand opening.
She was. Me and Bridget stood next to each other for the picture, and figured that I could be a representative of the county, of wholesale and mix, and so
and the Braves
and the Braves, today.
How? Let me ask you that. How long did Bridget stay at the opening? What if you had to estimate?
Over under 12 minutes.
I was going to say like 4, but thank you.
Yeah. Well, the picture happened and then she walked out. Yep. So it was exit stage right.
So what I understand from you and others, there were others, not many, but there were several to-go cups that she took with her. Is that correct?
It was more of a pitcher, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
I asked Bridget, so America Stum and Kim Brooks, and the Cody family, they had, walking tacos. They had walking banana pudding. And then
what does that mean?
So,
what do you say walking?
So basically you can walk around and eat it. So walking tacos, you get a bag of nacho, Doritos, or a bag of chips. You put the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, all the
Doritos.
stuff in it.
Go to the convenience store next door.
Yeah.
What's Kim Brooks doing? She lost her mind?
Or you can use Fritos or whatever you'd like, and you're able to eat it with a fork. And so they did the same thing with banana pudding. They got little bags of vanilla wafers. You could crush them up. You put the pudding in it, put the bananas in it.
Just genius.
Phenomenal. And then they had some beer, and they also had some margaritas. And I think Bridget brought her big Yeti that she has.
Where is it?
Sitting there on the floor. So
water.
brought this.
It's water. Time for the smell test.
Yeah.
So she's handed over, by the way.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have done this. She's handed over her Yeti.
Yeah.
Don't see the brand name on
I'll
here.
wash it.
See
She
here. Good Lord!
Little Jose.
Feel like Otis the drunk.
Little Jose Cuervo and some wine.
There's a friend of mine.
I don't even know what that is.
Sweet and sour mix. It's just top.
Gross.
What do you pay me? What do you pay me not to do it?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go wash that.
Yeah. I would probably throw that cup away after this.
I didn't touch it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hey, it's Administrator Professional. Anybody want to add to our?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got tons of them.
No, man, we
Your
have so many.
personal assistant.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, my wife and
You're old.
I'm telling you, makes my coffee every day, gets me out the door.
Your wife makes your coffee
every day.
My wife.
It's her love language.
Is making coffee.
It's doing acts of service, and so every day, she, I wake up and she's got everything ready for me and out the door.
How long have you been married though?
3 years.
Give it another year. We'll just give it another year. Yeah. My wife, kicks me out the door and get out.
Yeah.
Go talk.
Well, we kind of all do that when you're around. So.
Bridget, anybody? But no, kidding. Anybody?
No, we've just got tons of people at wholesale. There's so many to name, and then also Miss Lori Moultrie at Bradley County Commission.
I've known Lori when she was Lori Chambers, working at Coca-Cola Company prior to even Bradley County back in the day. Bridget, let's get these people nominated. Administrative Professionals Day.
Mm-hmm, that's right. You can call or text 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line or text us on the Cleveland State text line. So again, 614-6499. Call or text us all day today with your nominations.
What are you guys giving away?
Let's see. We have a free entree from Martha Ann's.
Yeah.
A pair of movie passes to the UEC 14. And a pair of tickets to see the Chattanooga Lookouts tomorrow night against the Birmingham Barons.
Very cool. And Bridget's Yeti that you licked all over.
Yeah. Well, I didn't come in the glove didn't fit. You got to quit. So,
Absolutely.
I'm saying now about my man Orenthal. So anyway. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here this morning at 3 minutes before 9. What a nice surprise this was.
Hey, listen.
Sticks his head in.
I was just stopping in to say hello.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
I was actually bringing a present for the home makeover show.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I can tell you, I'm taking it straight home with me. So, we lost it.
Yep, see ya.
X1041 MixTV.TV Spring Home Refresh is brought to you by Cleveland Temperature Control. Take advantage of their HVAC.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, and we're joined now by our friend Dr. James Goodin with Milligan Vein. Doc, how are you?
I'm doing great today. Thanks for having me.
Well, hey, thanks for coming in. And before we talk about Milligan Vein, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a surgeon. I'm from Knoxville. Grew up in a military family, but Knoxville's always been home. Spent my educational system within the UT system. So I went to college in Knoxville at UT, went to medical school in Memphis at UT, and then I did my residency and fellowship training down the road at Erlanger in Chattanooga. So I spent about 10 years after training working at UT Hospital doing trauma and general surgery. And over the last about 2 years ago, I shifted gears and with my career and came and joined John Milligan at Milligan Vein. So,
well, we're joined by Dr. James Goodin, Milligan Vein. So tell us, what kind of things do you do at Milligan Vein?
So we treat vein disease, obviously, and really, I suppose there tends to be maybe some misconceptions about what kind of care you get at a vein clinic, and a lot of folks think that what we do is just purely cosmetic, which we do some cosmetic treatments. That's maybe just a fraction of our practice, though. The majority of what we do is take care of patients' symptoms that they suffer from vein disease. So the average person who comes to see me is just that. They don't necessarily have the big ropey vein disease that you see in the summertime when people are wearing shorts, but they have swollen, tired, heavy legs, and maybe just aren't getting as much out of life anymore because these symptoms sort of debilitate them in a way.
What are symptoms people should be looking out for as far as for vein disease?
Okay, so we can start with the obvious things. You may notice the appearance of some what we call spider veins, or the little sort of, they're not really raised, but little sort of just tiny little blue veins that show up on the leg. You may have the more prominent veins that tend to bulge out. You may not have any of that, though. You may just have some tiredness in your legs. You may used to have 10 hours of gas in your tank, and now you're starting to wind down after 6 or 5 or what have you. Swelling. So swelling in the legs is probably one of the most common things that we see. So pain and swelling. Some of the more maybe not so obvious things, though. There's inflammatory skin changes, skin color changes. You might notice in the summertime when folks are walking around in shorts that you have sort of a permanent tan below the knees, and it's not really a tan. It's just kind of the outward effects of vein disease.
Wow. Dr. James Goodin joins us, Milligan Vein, and now you talk about how you know it. What are some risk factors associated with this?
Okay, so I mean, really, being human is a risk factor. By the time we're in our 60s, we have, looking at some data, there's close to maybe a 2/3 of us suffer from some form of vein disease, and so just as we get older, more common. Women tend to be affected more than men, although we see quite a few men patients as well. Taller people, like I said, women, and that's twofold. There are sort of obviously hormonal differences that affect the sort of the elasticity of the veins, as well as the obvious difference, and that's the effects that pregnancy can have on our venous system and our legs.
Wow. It is Dr. James Goodin at Milligan Vein, and so what's the process for people to come see you? What do they need to do? Just give us a call.
We've tried to make everything very streamlined and in an effort to make it an efficient and pleasant trip for you. Everything that we do is in-house, so you come to see me at the same place that you would have any procedures you might have or get your ultrasound. And so we try to keep it all within house to sort of maximize your convenience as our patients. You just come see me to if you're suffering from any of these symptoms that I mentioned, tired, heavy, swollen, restless legs. The workup is really simple. You just come in and we talk. I take a look at your legs, do an exam. But the workup is really non-invasive. We get an ultrasound of your legs, which is a type of imaging that uses sound waves, so there's no radiation involved or anything like that. It's fairly quick and simple, and we're able to measure the veins. Let's kind of get an individualized roadmap of your veins and what problems you might have with those veins. And it helps me come up with a tailor-made treatment plan to sort of get your legs where they need to be.
All right, it's Dr. James Goodin at Milligan Vein on West Side Drive here in Cleveland for so many years. And how can people reach you?
So you can reach us on our website and certainly website or phone. And we also have a presence on social media. You can look us up on Facebook.
All right, very good. It is Dr. James Goodin and Milligan Vein. And we're back with more in just a moment.